My last race was at Carolina Motorsports Park. Was expecting to do a lot better than I did, so I expected, hey, I'll just kind of naturally fall in the middle there. There's going to be people that are super under-optimized or just not that fast, and then of course the fast people up front, which I don't expect to be, with the fastest. But that's not what happened. I ended up being really close to the bottom. There was some attrition that pushed me up, but I didn't just feel like I had the pace. I went and got an alignment. I had the car aligned when I first had it built, but either it shifted or it just wasn't aligned properly. So I got the alignment corrected. I shifted up to 245, and then I got an opportunity to go back to CMP the other weekend, and then I had that chance to test all these changes like for like. The result of that was like 2.5 seconds. So I was really excited to improve my pace and prove to myself that the car was to my detriment. Its setup at GLTC was quite poor, and car setup change was enough for me to find 2.5 seconds. So I ended the weekend with one issue that was resolved and one new issue. The new issue was as soon as I fired up the car, it would go straight to redline. And this is the original adapter plate between the throttle body and the intake manifold. And at the time, I actually had a 3D printed example that I guess warped on me and completely opened up on the bottom end. So under here, it was sucking in a ton of air and it would go straight to redline. So I just put this back on, but I literally put it on by like one bolt. I just want to see if that solved it. Fire it back up and then kind of feel around and see if there's still like a leak. That's pretty high. So just to get this thing off the trailer, I went and put this bad boy, this original one, back on just with no gasket or anything. And it revs to like 3,500, 4,000 RPM, but not like fully to redline. So my next step is I'm actually gonna put the gaskets in like I should, like an actual installation, and validate that there's not some other vacuum leak on top of this that I'm unaware of. Straight to 900 RPM, way better. So here's the winning formula solution. It is 2 billet pieces with some silicone hose in between. You can see there's O-rings. It actually give you spares, which is nice. O-rings that go in those seats, and then 8 bolts. And next, the actual throttle body goes right on like that. Go test it. So this does stick further out, which means this guy's gonna get real close. It's it's rubber right here, the silicone hose section, so not too worried, but it's something I have to keep an eye on. It could develop a little cut in it at some point. None of this is ideal right now. Ultimately, I want to build a little box that seals to the hood and takes advantage of this NACA duct up here. That's the only reason this isn't pointed forward anyways, is just for hood clearance. So hopefully that will be fine for now, and can design something better in the future. Okay, moment of truth. Time for a test run. That kind of sucks. But we're good. Always like easy fixes. And with that, the throttle body is working appropriately. The car will be, in theory, ready. I've got some fun stuff I want to work on, though. I want to wrap the A-pillar black. I think that's going to look better, so I want to do some cosmetic improvements. And I've got enough stuff to not just soft mount and isolate the PDM, but I could also do the ECU. Just seems like a good idea. Little things, like I want to try to chase down an OEM cowl here. Yeah, there's maybe I'll add some fender vents. I really want to focus on knowing Gingerman really well, so I'm simming a little bit every night. But the car's great. I really can't complain that much. But I'm getting close. Like, I don't want to feel rushed this time. I've got 2 weeks. I really need to work on the trailer. So I think I'm going to take the interior wall out, just so I have more room, because at Gingerman, we're not going to have much space. Apparently, like, we get 40 feet by 12 feet. My trailer's 8.5 foot wide, so I can't park next to the trailer. I can't open the awning, really. Maybe that at the best. And there's barely enough room to roll the car off the back. So I really want to optimize the space inside the trailer so that I can wrench and fix the car and everything else. I've got some exciting cosmetic changes coming, but I won't talk about those just yet.